Hey guys, it's your brujacarrieliz here to do a quick little energy reading for my beautiful collective. You know what time it is. Grab your coffee, your tea, your wine, your weed, whatever it is that you need, and come hang out with me. Alrighty guys, so let's tap in. Let's tap into the energy messages from my beautiful collective that they need from their ancestors, their spirit guides, their angels, for their highest and greatest good. Amen, amen, Ashe. I've already set prayers and intentions, and we just lit our incense, and yeah, let's get to it. Actually, before I even pick up cards, right? Because Spirit has been calling me to do more channeled messages without anything. So let's see. Messages from my beautiful collective at this point in time. It's interesting because as I was getting set up, they wanted me to throw it back like old school. Like when people are first learning how to read tarot, doing like a 3-card spread, like past, present, future. For some of you, you may be focusing in on past, present, future as to if you're on the right track, as to, you know, what lessons have you learned from the past that are helping you right here, right now, and that are going to benefit you and help you in the future? What cycles are you breaking? What generational curses are you breaking? It's all connected. Spirit is saying it's a flow. It's all connected. Things that you learned in the past were meant to help you and influence you for the present and in the future as well. They're mentioning too that we're all interconnected, right? Everything, every single person on this planet, we're all interconnected. We're all an energy of one. We're all connected to our creator, so to speak. They're also mentioning too, we're needing to shift our focus. We're needing to focus in on the important things, the things that matter. Because I feel like right now, a lot of people are very distracted. A lot of people are choosing to kind of keep their eyes wide shut, as they're saying. We're choosing to focus on the things that don't matter. The consumerism, the overindulgence. It's like, they're saying it's like the story of Pandora's box with all these different sins that are like roaming around the earth. It's like pick your poison, right? They're saying that there's many things that are influencing people in this earth, whether it's, you know, lust, whether it's anger, whether it's, you know, greed. And we have to pick and choose our battles. We have to pick and choose what we're gonna go up against. And for some light workers, healers, spiritualists, whatever you may call yourself, whatever path or direction you fall under, right? There is spiritual warfare. You're finding that there are temptations. You're finding that there are setbacks. You're finding that there are challenges. You're finding that, you know, and if not in the physical, then when you sleep, you know? Some of you are finding that you're learning to cleanse your energy more. You're learning to be more selective with who you share your energy with, who you confide in, who you surround yourself with. And it's okay to be picky and choosy. Spirit is wanting you to be so. Spirit is wanting you to choose yourself, because a lot of you are very much the givers, the ones that pour their whole heart and soul into things and into other people. You need to pour your heart and soul into yourself, into your passion projects, into helping the community, into what makes you feel alive, makes you feel like you want to jump out of bed when you wake up. They're having me hold a little hagstone that I got from when we went to the beach. My daughter had picked it out, and it always reminds me to use your second sight, use a different form of vision, of seeing, of trusting your own inner guidance, your own inner wisdom. And I feel like some of you need that message too. Sometimes The things that we're meant to be doing are like right in front of us, but we don't, like, we can't quite see it because we're not trusting it. We're not trusting our intuition. We're not trusting those nudges of like, hey, do this, hey, do that. We're needing to center ourselves, ground ourselves, cut out distractions, right? It's interesting, I saw it on social media that people were saying, like, from August 1st through the 7th, like, to completely cut out social media and do kind of like a blackout on social media, not posting, not checking, not anything, kind of doing a detox. And I feel like there's so many people in this world that are kind of going analog, going back to, they're saying the good old days, right? Especially if you're a millennial or older, like being outside, running around like a kid, taking naps during the day, like connecting with people because they're calling up on the phone or you're going to see them, not using social media or the internet to connect with others. They're saying, like, when's the last time you went to a coffee shop to just hang out for hours, or go meet up with friends, or go meet up with family and just laugh, talk, cry, actually be around others that you want to be around? I feel like there's a need for human connection, human touch. There's a need for like having people over for a cup of tea, cup of coffee, and like sharing a meal, breaking bread with others. That's how they're saying it. Like, we don't do that as much. We're not connected as much. It almost like makes me sad too. It makes me sad. It makes me sad about like kind of what's going on with AI and like books. They're going ahead and scanning them and destroying them. And it's like, we need that knowledge. We need those books. We need that creative energy that people have poured and written and typed up, right? We need that as society, for us to keep our humanity, for us to stay connected. That's how people stayed connected in the past, with writing, with recipes, with things that we create with our hands, right? The homes that we built, the fashion that we wear, clothes that we repair. It's like we've taken a step back from those kinds of skills. We've taken a step back from human connection. And this is all interconnected. That's why Spirit is saying that past, present, future, it's all up to us. Our future is all up to us. Are we learning from the past? We have to educate ourselves. We have to read those books. We have to learn the history. We have to share that in the present so that we can change the future that we are creating, because we are all simultaneously creating this future right now, right here, right now. My light workers, my healers, my witches, my brujas, brujitos, however you identify, if you're called to this reading, you're called because you have higher purpose. And it could simply be because you're here to make others laugh. It could simply be because you have that caring touch to help others, or you have that touch to teach others. Whatever your calling is, you are necessary. And sometimes that feels like it's a heavy weight, right? But it's a weight that is light with many hands. That's why we have to find each other. That's why we have to find our community and connect with one another. There are some of you too, because they kind of put in my head like a female saint that cries. Some of you are the type that like you could cry over like a puppy video. You could cry over like, oh my gosh, my ice cream fell. There's something about you, collective, and not to be dramatic, like there's something about you, collective, that you feel so deeply for humanity that things going on in the present day, it's almost just like you feel like it's so overwhelming because you just want to cry and cry and cry. Because you feel like, how do we fix this? How do we fix that? How do we fix this? How do we fix that? Stay focused on the things that you can change right here, right now. Stay focused on the things that you can influence. And if you're being guided to, hey, I need to go do this, hey, I need to go do that, then do so. We need to be able to give a voice to each other, give a voice to those who don't have it. stand up for other people. They're putting in my head, some of you are freedom writers. Some of you are going to document and preserve our history. Some of you are going to be influential in some way, shape, or form to help others, to teach others, to guide others, to lead others. Some of you are meant to be leaders in your community. Some of you, the way that you heal, the way that you communicate with others is so essential, is so important, because people listen to you, because people respect you, people understand you. You communicate in a way that others will understand, others will listen, others will trust. And it's so important to follow that path. And it's not going to be a path that feels like you push up against. It's going to feel easy. It's going to feel like it flows. It's going to feel like things fall into place the way they need to. It's something you've been waiting on. It's something you're expecting. Expect greatness. Expect amazing things to come into your life, collective. I see 1122 on the clock. A lot of this too, especially if you've been feeling low, you've been feeling sad, you've been feeling down, you're needing to cleanse your energy because you're absorbing the sadness, you're absorbing the negativity, you're absorbing energies from other people that are not yours to hold, are not yours to heal. Okay, let's tap it. We're going to jump into Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. Messages Spirit has for my beautiful collective that's tuning in, that's listening, that's watching. We have thorns at the bottom of the deck. Weave together the crown you deserve. Yeah. This is all about us creating our own futures, right? Connecting with others. Creating the story that we deserve. Rewriting things. Rewriting history. We have potion here. Remember to practice self-love. Like I said, it's your time right now to pour all that love that you give out to others. Replenish yourself, replenish your energy. Pour that love into yourself so that you can be whole and that you can continue to overflow onto other people, that you can continue to bless others because you yourself are abundant. You feel abundant and your energy feels good. Escapist, come home to yourself. Like I said, your energy is here, there, everywhere. You need to pull your energy back from the places that you've depleted yourself in. Whether this is in work, whether this is, with family, other people that you surround yourself with, that you interact with. Yeah, you need to come home to yourself. It's funny too, because they're showing me that in these two cards, they're sitting like, I always call it crisscross applesauce. You're sitting down, you're needing to sit down in a position that you ground yourself. For some of you, I see that you need to sit down with your legs crossed outside in grass, ground yourself, barefoot, like put your feet in the dirt, in the sand, wherever you're at, in clay, in mud. You're needing to get messy again. You're needing to connect and ground yourself. Get down low to the ground. For some of you, you're needing to do more of those like really deep squats and stretch because you've been so constricted, so confined. You're needing to find daily ways to move your body, daily ways to stretch, daily ways to alleviate the things that are stagnant within you. You need to move your body. Whether this is walking, running, finding some form of exercise that helps you, but it's to help alleviate the stress. It's to help move the energy that you absorb. We also have lavender here. Surround yourself with love. Like I said, you're needing to connect with others. You're needing to go out, meet others, connect with others. cry with others, mourn with others, laugh with others. There's this human connection that you're needing at this point in time, collective. And it's like, don't shy away from it. Don't shy away from other people. Don't shy away from vulnerable moments. Because I see that you've been isolating and you've been needing to kind of come back to yourself. We also have shark. Swim away from this situation. Like I said, you could be surrounding yourself with an environment or around certain people that are not deserving of your energy. And I get a lot of it being like headbutting with other people, or an angry situation, or like something that's dead end too. Dead end relationships, dead end jobs, things that just no longer serve you. They've served their purpose. They've run their course. You know, it's time to move on from a certain situation because you deserve better, because you need to come back home to yourself, where you get excited to wake up in the morning, where you feel joy, where you feel peace, where you feel whole. You need to come back home to yourself. It's so funny too, as I'm like saying this, you need to come back home to yourself. It's like the sun is rising and like pouring into the room right now, and that's what it's like, coming from a dark space and coming back to yourself, coming back into the light, coming back to a whole state. For some of you too, like when I said about movement, when I spoke about movement, it's almost just like you're needing to do yoga, tai chi, stretches. Like you need to be gentle with yourself. And I get the sense of like leaving the judgment in the past, because I get that there could be heavy criticism on yourself, the things that you've done, the things you haven't done, procrastination, maybe even negative thoughts towards your body, or you know, just like where you are in life with your goals, with your dreams. Maybe you're not quite exactly where you want to be, but Spirit is saying you're absolutely where you need to be. In certain levels of healing, there's times of rest. There's times to, you know, plant ideas and plant seeds, and there's times to flourish and grow and bloom, and there's times of harvest as well. So needing to understand that when it's time to rest, it's time to rest, and when it's time to take action, then it's time to take action. And this is a time for you to recover. This is a time for you to come back to yourself so that you can regroup and replan. Anything else from this deck? Because I feel like that's the best way you can be of service to other people, is by replenishing your energy, and understanding too that some of you, especially the empaths, you are like sponges. You literally pick up energy from other people, from the news that you watch, from social media, from the people you surround yourself with. You know, be very mindful of who you let touch you and who you touch. If you're like in a field of like touching people, like in the medical field or cosmetology, anything like that. Yeah, this is you stepping up and taking charge in your life. We also have mourning. The world awaits you. Yeah, coming home to yourself, waking up to the things that you want to be doing. I feel like this is you sitting down and goal setting. Like, how do I want to be spending my day? How do I want to be, you know, how do I want to show up in this world, right? How do you want to show up in this world, in this community? It's so important for you to check in with yourself. How are you doing right now, collective? Because I know for a lot of us, we can be really overwhelmed. We can be really, you know, kind of over it. Well, for others, they may be feeling like they're exactly where they need to be, like full speed ahead. They're ready to keep going. Yeah. I love that we have good luck at the bottom of the deck. We have fun. We have disruption. And we have surrender. I love it so much. There could be a windfall of money. There could be a new opportunity that brings joy into your life. And I feel like this disrupts your life in a good way. This shakes things up for you. so that you can purge and cleanse the things that are not meant to be in your life. So you can remind yourself to enjoy life, to embrace life, to be in the present, to be in the moment. There's something that's going to shake up in your life right now, collective. Some kind of luck, some kind of blessing coming your way. For some, it could be love. Love comes your way and shakes things up for you. And it could be in such an unexpected way. Or doing something that you love shakes things up for you, collective, in a major way. Oh, yes. It's going to bring in new opportunities. For some of you, it could be moving into a new home, getting a new vehicle, taking a chance on yourself, collective, following your heart. It will lead to new doors openings for you. Yeah, this leads to healing as well, collective. Like I said, if any of you are in kind of like the medical field, like if you're in a kind of toxic environment, you're able to move on to a different either job or environment that is welcoming, that feels safe, that feels good to be there, you know? Because there's some people that are in places that just remind you to be in survival mode, or you have to feel on edge, or like, you know, you're like walking on eggshells. And there are work environments that are safe, that are healthy work environments, you know? You just have to find the right one for yourself. Yeah. There's some kind of redirection here. There's some kind of blessing in disguise here that's protecting you at this point in time, and Spirit is calling it out. You know, if something falls apart, it's because better is coming in for you, collective. So don't ever feel like, oh damn, like what am I going to do now? Because something amazing is coming in for you. You need to stay focused on, I deserve better. I deserve greater things. Yeah. We also have resilience too, because I feel like, collective, you are a person who has lived. You are wise beyond your years. You have a lot of experience, and especially with things happening unexpectedly, or things kind of turning your life upside down in a way, or shaking things up in a way, that you've been through worse. You've been through many difficult challenges. And the thing is that you only flourish and become better and better as you grow, as you heal, as you level up, as you experience new things. And I feel like you're heavily surrounded by protection around you right now. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels. You have a lot of guardian angels around you, collective, right? And it's time for you to really address your own emotions about how you're feeling at this point in time. We also just had a full moon. Just went into Leo season too. Some people would call it out as the Lionsgate portal. It's like, what are you manifesting at this time? How are you feeling at this time? Because I feel like your thoughts are creating things, your emotions are creating things. So how are you feeling about your present right now? Look at this metamorphosis. You're stepping up in a way that, like, you're not even going to be able to recognize yourself. Like, either there's something changing about you physically, there's something changing about like how you think about things, your mindset. There's an environment change around you, because maybe where you're at right now is stifling you, and you're not growing, and you're not flourishing the way that you thought you would be. This change is going to help you level up in a way. And like I said, you're not even going to be able to recognize who you were a month ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. Like, you're going to be at a different pace, at a different level. At a different pace, at a different level. We got peace and harmony here too. Yeah. Like I said, it's like no more of that struggle or survival mode. You're headed to peace, harmony. Yeah. You're also learning to place boundaries with people that would try to play you, people that would try to, wow, we've got skull here with endings. Yeah. People that would try to play you, people that would try to cross you, speak down about you. Listen, you don't have to be liked by everyone, and I hope, you know, You're not someone that's like trying to be a people pleaser and be liked by everyone and worried about what everyone else has to say and worried about this. No, like worry about you. Worry about you right now. Worry about making yourself happy, right? Learn to surrender the shit that just does not work out. The people that don't give a fuck about you. You know, the people that don't have good intentions towards you. Learn to release and let them go. Let them go heal. Let them go on their own journey, because that is not yours. You've done your own healing. You've done your own, you know, your own things. Time to focus on you. Collective, by focusing on you is how you bring things that are meant for you into alignment. Most especially check into your mindset, how you're feeling about yourself right now, because you're manifesting. So if you believe that you can do something, then you can. If you believe you can't do something, then you can't. It's simple. You're manifesting how you feel about yourself. You're manifesting about what you deserve, what you think about. We have a lot of movement here, collective, with the 8 of Wands. Yeah, we have Queen of Cups that came out, Page of Pentacles, and the Hermit. You have a new opportunity here that you're manifesting, collective, and a lot of it is because you've been doing a lot of work on yourself. You've been focused in on yourself, so you have new opportunities, new things that are coming towards you, maybe even new ideas, creative pursuits that you're about to do, because they said almost just like it's an art project. I also get to kind of like a journey. Some of you may be taking like a road trip or traveling, and it's like you're needing to kind of pack light, or maybe you're needing to downsize or, you know, remove certain things from your life. There's a level up here for you, collective. The 8 of Wands, and things will move quickly. Things are going to move very quickly once this new opportunity comes in for you, once this new offer comes in for you. We have King of Wands is coming through, and the 8 of Wands. Oh, it's so funny because it's a huge chunk, but I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. You know what? And that's just what it's like. Not everything that's presented to you is for you. And I get the sense that you're needing to trust that when you're feeling like, it looks like a great offer, but is it for me? No. Next. Keep going until it feels right. We have the High Priestess and the Tower. Yes. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition that you're being guided in the right direction, right path. They're saying the Keeper of Secrets, the Hermit and the High Priestess. Keepers of knowledge, keepers of secrets. Yeah. I get to don't live in regret. Don't live in regret. If it's time to move, it's time to move. If it's time to take charge, it's time to lead, it's time to do something, do it. Right? Don't just sit there. Take action, because this opportunity doesn't come every day. And I get the sense that some of you might be juggling like pros and cons of like, should I do this? Should I do that? Like, if I do this, then what happens? Like, you're weighing it out. And this is a time of action for you. It's like really sit and listen with yourself. Should you take this opportunity? Should you move forward? What are you doing right now? Because I get you're over it. You're over the past. You're over the things that you've settled for. And Spirit's just like, why not? Why wouldn't it work out? Like, why not you? And that's where you're needing to trust and listen. You're very gifted, collective. And I get the sense that you may not fully believe that, or you may not fully trust that you're gifted. Yeah. And I get to, because of your gifts, you have experienced betrayal. You have experienced people that would try to watch you, copy you, steal things from you, right? You haven't always gotten back what you give, because you are a very generous person. And that's where you're needing to put boundaries. You have free will. You have the choice. What choice will you make, right? Have you learned from the past? Have you learned from mistakes? Have you learned from the things that have hurt you, the things that have broken you, right? Are you allowing yourself to learn from these experiences, from these emotions, from these traumas and allowing yourself to heal, allowing yourself to experience love again, allowing yourself to experience amazing things, things that you're worthy of, deserving of, moving on from things, right? Because I get, collective, you might be someone that masks. You might be someone that says everything's okay, everything's okay, everything's okay, but then you take longer to process things. You take longer to heal. You take longer to fully understand and process the things that you've experienced and how you're going to move forward from them. And that's okay, because we're all on our own individual journeys. It's okay for things to take longer than what you think, you know, the timing of it should be. Especially when you experience that 10 of Swords energy, right? This is time for you to really process how you feel, process how you're going to move forward. Taking your gifts and using them because you're learning. Using them to help others. Through your healing, you're going to be able to help others. Yeah. And you get you stepping up into a leadership position. You stepping up into a role that you did not think that you could step into. But it's meant for you. It's yours for the taking, right? That's what Spirit is saying. It's yours for the taking. So what will you choose, collective? What will you choose? Will you choose to let opportunities slide by? Or will you choose to step up and lead? Will you choose to accept the challenge? Yeah. And I think a lot of it is staying in comfort zones. A lot of it for you is staying in comfort zones. Your comfort zones will kill your dreams every fucking time. What will you choose? Every fucking time, because you're holding on too tightly to what you know, right? Because it feels like venturing out and doing something different is that unknown. It's that scary. It's that what if I fail? It's that what if game, right? Why are you playing the what if game? Right? It's okay to be wise. It's okay to think things through. It's okay to take, you know, your time, but also take those calculated risks. Really see that you're worthy and deserving of growth, of leadership, of expansion, of change. Because I feel like what's going on right now is not working. And you're kind of over it. Collective, you're kind of over it. And it's time for you to be able to cut things off and understanding that you're deserving of more. Ask for more. The universe is not on a budget, right? The universe is limitless. The universe has unlimited potential, unlimited abundance, right? Why are you asking for too little, right? Think bigger. That's what they're saying. It's expansion, growth. Think big. So funny. They're reminding me of, I had gone to the University of Rhode Island and that was one of their slogans, think big. And it's like, yeah, you need to open up your mind and think bigger for yourself. Dream bigger, right? Because this is what's coming for you. For some of you, you're going to be entrepreneurs. For some of you, you're going to have wealth that comes in and you're going to be able to help others in such an abundant way that may feel overwhelming. Spirit is saying prepare, because the abundance is here. The opportunities are here. You need to like mentally have your mindset correct. I see 3333 on the clock. Yeah. This expansion, this growth is here for you. What will you choose? What will you choose, collective? Will you choose to play it safe? Will you choose to hold on to what it is that you know? Or will you choose to allow yourself, give yourself permission to be happy, give yourself permission to grow, expand, live out your dreams, right? Live out your dreams. And you are the creator of your world right now. You're rewriting this narrative. You have the power within you all along. Will you step into this position and believe in yourself, collective? Because truly, like, other people believe in you, right? The people that hate on you, the people that try to steal from you, the people that try to doubt you, the people that try to, you know, make you give up, right? Those naysayers, they believe in your power more than anything because they know what you're capable of. They know your potential. It's up to you to see your own potential and the direction that you need to go in. It's up to you to like accept that, right? Like if Spirit's passing you the baton, it's up to you to run to the end of that race. They put the song, can you meet me halfway? Oh, I think it's like Fergie, but they're just putting that phrase, can you meet me halfway? You know, that's part of manifestation too. You can manifest, you can manifest, you can ask, you can ask, you can ask, but you also have to take action. You also have to meet Spirit halfway. You know, they can't do all the work for you. You got to step in and be like, all right, yeah, I'm going to take inspired action. I'm going to listen. Ooh. Yeah, some of you are afraid. Some of you are afraid. Like I said, playing that what if game, you're all up in your head. The thing is that your shackles are your own, right? These fears. What if I fail? What if I succeed? What if no one likes me? What if this? What if that? It's all these what ifs. It's all these excuses, right? It's like, well, why not you? Why would you fail? Why can't you succeed? You know, it's like, why don't you just put one step in front of the other and take action? And actually follow your heart and allow new opportunities, new things to come into your life. Pour into your own cup so that the overflow can bless others. And I feel like some of you are scared of that. Some of you are scared to be like your weird, quirky self because you don't feel like the world will accept you. Well, fuck them. Accept yourself. Damn. Let's start there. Right? Let's start there. Because they're putting in my head, there's people half as talented as you, people half as smart, interesting, funny. You have so much knowledge, collective. You have so much knowledge that you keep to yourself. And it's like, take that chance to start something new. Take that chance to, like, you know, because they're showing me kind of like someone driving right now. And if you have the opportunity of coming to that crossroads and going, you know, left or right, it's like, choose the one that is exciting to you. Choose the one that kind of scares you a little bit. Don't go that safe route. Don't go that, oh, I'm just going to stick with that 9 to 5 and pour into that 401A or K and then like get a 457 and just keep building on that. And then I'm just going to be stuck in this job for the next 25 years and then take vacation every 2 weeks a year. Like, oh my God, gag, like boring. Yeah. Choose the new, choose the exciting. I feel like for some of you, whoa, the deck just flew. For some of you, you're truly gonna be entrepreneurs because you have a lot to teach others. You have a lot of wisdom within you. You have a lot of creativity. And the thing is that people who overthink need to overcreate. People who overthink need to get messy. You need to create. You need to fail. You need to fall. You need to keep getting back up. You need to take those chances on yourself, collective, because who else is going to do it? Nobody else can take these chances or risks for you. You have to do it. You have to start. And the thing is that you kind of get in the way of your own blessings. You kind of get in the way of your own wish fulfillment. It's like, keep pushing. You're almost there. Alrighty, we're gonna tap into the C'est La Vie Oracle deck and I believe the Midnight Hour Oracle deck. These are from Saltwater Heals Tarot. I love her Oracle decks. I hope she comes out with more. I just kind of combine them because I like a thick deck. Alright. I like a thick deck. Alright, let's see. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, and some of you have been tapping into your faith or needing to tap into prayer. I have magical encounter as well. Isn't that funny? Isn't there a painting out there? And it's like totally escaping me right now of like a man touching like fingers with God. Maybe some of you are gonna have an encounter that really like either tests your faith or reignites it. Yeah. Faith is so very important. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in spirit. Have faith in your guides, Yeah. You could even have like a past life connection that comes into your life that's being brought in, because I said ushered in. Maybe someone was an usher before, like a church usher, or like a, I don't know. Anyways, you guys would know. Yeah. Some of you are like, the way that the freaking Hermit card has come out, some of you are so deep in thought. I'm telling you, my overthinkers, I need to overcreate. Consideration, reflection. Yeah. You're gonna have a magical encounter that's gonna really like make you think, make you stop and think. It's gonna make you change the way you see yourself, way you see relationships, way you see other people, and it's going to bring prosperity, because you're going to think about how you can help others, how you can create change, how you can create change for yourself too, bring more peace into your life, harmony. But it all comes from your thought. Your thoughts create things. The words that you say and speak about yourself, speak about your situation, you're creating that. Your words are casting spells. You're spelling it out, guys. The universe is listening. This is like a spelling bee, honestly. That's what they're saying. It's like, what's the hardest word you've had to spell? I just see someone literally up on stage being like, can you use it in a sentence? Like someone's overwhelmed. You're about to be overwhelmed, collective, but I feel like in a good way. There's a blessing that comes in that, yeah, you weren't expecting. I love it too. We have crow and announcement, omen. Prosperity is coming in. Yeah, and this is something that has been kept hidden. I feel like, collective, you have been kept hidden for a reason. You've been kept hidden for the right time, for the right opportunity, because you've been needing to work on yourself, or you've been working on yourself. Again, wow, with the fog, hidden, mystery, confusion. We have self-sacrifice. Interesting. We also have romantic feelings as well. Maybe there's someone around you that's been kind of hiding their feelings for you, of wanting to date. There could be some kind of confusion, or there could be someone that's kind of exhausted on waiting or holding back their feelings. And they keep putting that song, Can You Meet Me Halfway? Yeah. Because in relationships, right? If this is more of a reading for relationships, you have to meet each other halfway. You know what I mean? It takes two to make something work out, right? So you guys have to meet each other where you're at. And for some of you, it's meeting each other halfway. We have gratitude as well. You're gonna be so grateful that you meet someone, that you come across someone, because you've been exhausted from the people that you've dealt with. You've been exhausted from the situations that you've been in. And that's why you've been needing to take time to heal. We have twin flame that came out. Oh my goodness, we got a lot of cards. Yeah, we have fire, passion, desire, purification. We have an unexpected arrival, if you can see that. We have a lit match, dreaming of you. We have first date, starry sky, infinite, cosmic, galactic. We have celebrations, serenity, skull, death, rebirth, transformation, vain, pride, ego, arrogance, and fortune. They just put in my head, it's like Pride and Prejudice, Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth. It's like someone has to like swallow their pride and like fess up, you know what I mean? Like and this is so specific right here. So if this is, you know, if it's not resonating with you, it's okay. Like, there's still other messages in this reading, but this right here is so specific. This feels like that energy of someone that's been around you that has hidden their feelings for you. And it's up to them to kind of swallow their pride and say something and be like, hey, this is what I want, or I want you, I love you, I need you. Like, someone's like, this fire, right? Because they're saying wish granted, right? And this person feels like you guys align, right? You guys are soulmates, right? But it's like tick-tock, right? They're gonna miss their shot if they don't say something, right? Because there's this new opportunity here for you. Yeah. Someone's opening themselves up to love. And you have to pick and choose what you're gonna do. And you've been protected, collective. You've been so protected. You've been so protected on this path, on this journey of healing and recovery for yourself. And I just get the sense that you're not looking back to the past. You have the strength within you to move on from the past, to move on from the things that have hurt you, the people that have hurt you, to put boundaries in place. And I just get the sense that this new opportunity is coming in. And for some, it's going to be someone that needs to like kind of fess up their feelings. And for others, it's like, you snooze, you lose. You miss your opportunity when you don't take those chances. Collective, don't let that be you. Don't let that be you, collective. Okay. Let's see, any other messages from this deck? Yeah, for some of you, you're definitely going to be dating. You're definitely going to be dating soon. Again, with the magical encounter. There's going to be someone that you meet that is really going to bring the fun in. Yeah, for others, you need to like let go and just be. Let go of the past. Because I feel like the past could have been filled with a lot of anger, frustration. Yeah. I love to look at this. Rainbow, God's promise, a miracle, good luck. Yeah, we have High Priestess again. Really trusting your intuition, really trusting your gifts, your goodness, yeah. We have a new door opening. We have go with the flow. Yeah, collective, you're letting go of the past so that something new can come in for you. Whether this is in love, whether this is in, you know, friendships, relationships, amazing opportunities are coming your way. And the light is just kind of like oozing on in. But yeah, I see it, collective. And this is like a promise that's being kept. Maybe you prayed over this. You prayed over love, you prayed over new opportunities, you prayed over, you know, people that come in that feel like family, people that come in that understand you, that appreciate you, love you, respect you, right? And you're getting better. And you're leaving the things that are no longer fulfilling for you, the things that, you know, brought in the chaos, brought in the confusion. You're leaving it in the past. Let people miss out on you. Let people, you know, figure it out for themselves. Okay. Whoa. I was about to say messages from Archangel Michael so we can close out this reading. And keep in mind, guys, this reading is general. If you want to book your own personal reading, you're more than welcome to. My website is down below. It's the Bruja Chronicles. And I do offer tarot readings, Reiki sessions, and candle work. Alrighty, that's where you can find me. Oh my gosh, yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have pray from the heart. Like I said, you guys could have said a prayer. This could be like an old prayer that's gonna be answered. This could be something that, you know, you broke down, you cried about, prayed to God, to whomever you believe. This prayer can really move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. Like I said, it was the bottom of the deck, and sometimes I consider bottom of the deck to be past, kind of like past, and this is more present. Again, the overarching theme of past, present, future is so prevalent in this energy, in this reading, in this energy. You may have prayed from the heart, and it's literally like God heard you. God has just been like patiently, you know, stacking his cards upright. Your prayers are being answered. Yeah. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. Yeah. We also have don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. Yes. And also, angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. Like I said, collective, this is a time of you pouring into yourself so that you can open yourself up to new opportunities, to love, to new environments, to new people, to allow yourself to be appreciated, heard, seen, respected, loved, understood. Excuse me, confirmation burp, I guess. And I just want my little black kitty, my little lucky one. Some of you are very lucky. And luck is about to strike. Alrighty guys, this is where I leave you. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.